there is already a Bachelor of Science, but now there's a Master of Science in Scaling Up.
Yeah, we're super proud of having a Master of Science now available.
Yeah, tell me.
It's focused on really the growth capabilities, being able to grow a company. So we're focusing on people that have a small startup or a small business or a business concept within an established company.
Okay.
And we want to facilitate them to really scale and grow that. And while doing that, they build growth and scaling up capabilities.
Okay, so it is necessary that they do have a concrete, practical business running or project running. It is not theoretical. I cannot do the master without that.
No, because then there's generic programs.
Yeah.
But I don't even believe that they're scaling up programs at the moment, because we see a tendency that when they talk about entrepreneurship, they talk about starting up. But there's no program about helping, for instance, someone who is now self-employed to become the owner of a company and to really grow, internationalize, and build those growth capabilities.
Yeah, scaling up is really difficult, right?
It's a completely different ball game than starting.
Yeah. So, and you mentioned the freelancer who wants to grow his or her business into like a real company and getting scale.
As an example.
As an example, are there more examples of?
There's also of course students that enter our bachelor that leave with a running concept that also want to get a master degree and want to remain in our incubator to get the help, the mentoring, the coaching to further grow their business. So we're also looking forward to that.
And I can imagine to become international, because that's also a scaling option. If I have a company in one country and I want to grow internationally, is that also the student you're looking for? For
global citizens. So we really want to help international students to grow their company within the Netherlands or within Europe, but also Dutch or European students who want to grow globally.
How globally is your ecosystem of teachers and people running?
Well, the thing is that one of our shareholders is Unknown Group. Unknown Group has developed Get in the Ring and also is a venture investor. With the Get in the Ring, they are active in over 120 countries. So we have a really big ecosystem worldwide available. What we're doing as Global School is that we've now started in Amsterdam, and we are looking to scale also our own business to Berlin, Barcelona, and other cities.
Okay. And what I read is that there's a full-time option and a part-time option.
Yeah,
right, for the master.
First, normally you would think full-time for a master, because then it's a 1-year program. But if you look at the people we want to do this for, they might not be able to combine a full-time program with their business. So we also offer it part-time, because we believe that, especially because it's so hands-on, you grow your business for 2 years and you get a master's degree. And therefore the 2 years make sense. It's better to combine it with your business. And the funny thing is that normally there's a visa issue with international students. They cannot get an educational visa when they are entering a part-time program. So that's not common. But because we are an incubator, we can also apply for startup visa, and then they can enter our part-time program, which is quite unique.
And is the master, has it started already, or do you start this year?
We start this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So enrollment
That's brand new.
It's brand new. So enrollment has started now.
Yeah. Okay. People that want to enter the master can now apply.
Okay. How's the enrollment going right now?
Well, we just got it accredited, so we're starting now.
Okay.
But we do see when we actually in 2018 we introduced Global School into for instance, with a startup event in Portugal, and there were 300 startups in the room. We were really happy to introduce the bachelor, and because they were really finally there's going to be a program. I wish I would have had it when I wanted to start. Yeah. But they said, well, why don't you help us further scale? But we said, that's a brilliant idea, but we were really focusing on the bachelor first. So we've postponed that concept, and now we're offering it. So now we're also approaching startups that the founders that don't have a master's degree, but they do have a dream to further scale their business. And now we're going to also reach out to them like, well, it's done. We now can offer you the program.
Can you tell a little bit about the content and the program itself? Who are the teachers, for example?
That's a unique combination of academics that have also entrepreneurial experience, that are responsible also for the academic foundation and selecting the right content. And then there's also in every module, there's a field expert that does it together with the academic. So they also teach methods and tools. But if you look at, for instance, a business model canvas, there's 40 years of academic research behind a business model canvas. So if something doesn't fit into a canvas, the people that are doing the master and scaling up need to understand the dynamics behind it so that they can develop their own versions.
Yeah, cool. And the program is how long? The master, if I do it full time?
Full time is 1 year.
Okay.
And then the part time is 2 years.
You have for years now already. You have the well-known MBA. I've done an MBA, especially my generation. Is it comparable?
Well, the thing is that the MBA, it's practical oriented, but it's really more corporate oriented. It's an MBA is normally more on how do I survive within this corporate world. The master in scaling up that we offer is really focused on enterprising people. So that it can also be someone within the corporate, but then building a new branch or building a new business line. So that can be done in the MBA a little bit, but the growth capabilities and being able to really scale and grow is unique to this program.
And ask it already, but I ask it again to have a clear answer from you. If you're looking at your model student that can enroll, can you describe the personas that fit in really good in the master program? There are three that come to mind because there's probably more. But if you look at, there's a lot of people that are now self-employed, freelancers, that actually would want to get out of the rat race of billable hours, but would like to build a company and build something that lasts. A lot of freelancers have to start from scratch again at the end of the year. And build their whole, they have their portfolio, but they have no certainty or, so they would like to develop a company out of their self-employment. Clear.
And that's one group. Second group could be, and will be bachelor students that have developed a startup that want to get a master's degree and also further grow and scale their business. That's the second group. And then the third group, we see also a lot of international entrepreneurs that would want to start their startup in Europe that also would like to get a degree, and they can enter with the startup visa into our program as well. Okay.
And you mentioned the entrepreneurs, right? So the people that are running a business.
Entrepreneurs are also very interesting as long as they are in control of their projects.
Okay.
So project managers maybe, but program managers better, because then they can really make decisions and have an impact. Because like I said, there's no sandboxing, it's real life. And what we see is that you learn to scale a business by growing what you bring to the table. And by applying it to that's when you really learn. Because otherwise we're just like generic education.
Which you won't want to be.
No.
Practical. How do I enroll if I'm interested in the master?
It can be done all year round, and it's done through the website.
And what are the costs? The investment?
The investment, it's a little bit higher because it's a master's degree. So there's special prices on the part-time versus the full-time. And that also is something that's on the website. So it's best to look there.
Okay, thank you very much.